What's up YouTube, it's Onion Bomb here. Welcome back to another Better Call Saul reaction video. Today we're on Season 2, Episode 7, and I'm excited to get back into this. No, I'm not going to wear this the whole time, of course. Just wanted to catch some of you off guard and maybe spice up the intro a bit. But yes, more Better Call Saul. Last time, pretty good. We got Kim kind of getting an interesting offer from the law firm that is defending, I forget the name of the place, Sandpiper? Yeah, Sandpiper. Having trouble saying the name. Shrikehart and Coakley, I think they called it. At first I was like, ooh, oh no, I don't care. I thought this was like a play on, Kim, like going to the dark side, but in the long run it seems like it could be better for her because the HHM is kind of treating her poorly. Howard and them, and they're not like kind of sleeping on, the things she does and whatnot. So that's gonna be interesting there. Definitely would, she wouldn't be on Saul's case about really being uptight anymore. It'll also make the whole Sandpiper thing interesting though. Actually they said they were gonna take her off the case and not have her on it, so actually never mind that. But overall it would be very, very interesting to see what happens with that. But then with Mike, he was kind of forced into telling the police that the gun Tuco had was his. He did get $50,000 out of it still, the whole thing was crazy. That whole sequence, it was crazy. We saw Tuco's cousins again. Mike's so far been an absolute legend in this show. But yeah, Tuco's coming back sooner than expected, and who knows if they'll ever find out what Nacho and Mike did. Nacho's definitely someone that I could see them killing off at some point. I'm not saying they are, but he wasn't in Breaking Bad. He wasn't with Tuco. Honestly, it makes the most sense. He was the only one out of that group that we didn't see in Breaking Bad. We saw Tuco, we saw Tuco's uncle, Tuco's cousins, everyone around Tuco but Nacho, and he's proven to be a loose cannon. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, let's just get into this next episode and see what happens next. Getting very exciting. Mad. I remember that show. Is this young Saul, young Jimmy?
Jimmy?
Yeah.
We've been going.
I drove into the city this morning. Usually I take the train, but I was just such a rush to get some medicine for my son, Freddie. He has epilepsy. During his fit, he knocked the bottle of medicine out of my wife's hand. Just, bam, one huge puddle, and then my car died.
Oh God, that's just.
I know. The rains and pours, right? So, if you can help me, I would be so grateful. Possibly just spare $5 instead. I'd rather grab a cab than take a chance with my old clunker.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Psst. Dad, it's a ripoff, just like that bum from last week.
Jimmy,
Every grifter in town knows that this is the spot to come for an easy handout.
did you learn that word?
Dad, his story's baloney. He probably doesn't even have a son.
What if you're wrong?
You know what? Sorry to bother you folks. Here, I'm
No.
Dad.
No bother. Come on, now, here. There's $10 for you.
Sir, you're... That is so generous.
Of course, and you.
There are wolves and sheep in this world, kid. Figure out which one you're gonna be.
Did that encounter inspire the scams of Jimmy, a slipping Jimmy? Interesting. Chuck did say he was taking money. I'm not sure how long ago he meant. I kind of forget the story. like the minor details.
Don't let me interrupt.
Oh, hey, sorry. You ready?
Let's get this over with.
Hey, Mike and
Thank you for seeing us.
So-
That he can no longer, in good conscience, claim that the gun found at the scene belonged to Tuco
Oh.
Salamanca. You know how many guns there are in Albuquerque? Somewhere between the number of rattlesnakes and grains of sand.
Was it your gun, Mr. Ermintrout?
No, he's not saying that.
Can we hear it from Mr. Ermintrout?
The gun wasn't Salamanca's, that's all I can tell you.
Look, there was only one set of prints on the gun, Salamanca's. How's that gonna happen if it wasn't his?
Maybe it fell from a passing bird's beak and Mr. Salamanca throw it away. I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Does Salamanca threaten you, Mr. Ermintrout?
Hey,
We want to put this guy away for years. The gun makes all the difference, you know that.
Did he threaten you or pay you off?
whoa. Okay, that's it. We're done.
well, they weren't buying it.
Salamanca character, maniac, had me hog-tied in the desert with a gun to my head. Broke two guys' legs right in front of me. If I hadn't talked him down, he probably would have. I'll spare you the gory details, but it was a deal and a half, not something you forget.
Episode 1.
And you're telling me this was?
Don't be so tough on yourself. Like they say, discretion is the better part of valor. I would have done the same thing. Hey, today, it's on me. No charge.
You take the next one. And bill me.
Ingrate. Omar, would you be so kind as to take a letter for me? My heart is heavy as... Well, it sounds like a medical condition. Let's go with...
Is he leaving?
It is with a heavy heart that I tender my resignation to Davis and Maine. Tender is better than submit, yeah?
Resignation?
Yes, sir.
Didn't realize how unhappy you were here.
Not unhappy, per se. More like not happy.
I mean, the last couple of times, it was after the commercial, like, he was being watched like a hound, and it was, I mean, I know, like, you know, he's not, like, he didn't do everything legally right, but, like, it's a little bit uptight, and he's no longer trusted.
You worked so hard to get here. Man, it's so much to give up. I mean, the perks alone.
Yeah, the apartment is, yeah. And the car. Already cut me the check. I get to keep the bonus.
Not if you quit. Before a certain term, I think yours is a year, you have to pay the money back.
Oh. Well, maybe he's gonna stick around after all.
Whole letter of resignation thing that I didn't mean that. Not the word. Because you have to say something out loud to hear how crazy it sounds. Thank you, Omar.
Oh. The light's red. The light's red. Oh. New suits. Got the rainbow collection.
Hi, Jimmy McGill.
Jimmy, this is Al Newman of Allied Funeral Homes.
Great to meet you, Al.
Nice time.
Thanks.
All right, let's get started.
Doug's got a juicer for the office.
Jimmy, it's very loud.
Ryan, come on in.
We have clients out there.
Oh. Oh. Yo.
I'm spreading it around. Did I get you?
Yo.
Say, Jimmy.
Is he trying to get fired?
Wants his floors clean, limpia, limpare, comprende?
Dude, I'm from Michigan.
Frankly, this is not a conversation I ever thought I would have in my professional career. But it's been brought to my attention that we have an ongoing situation in the washroom. Someone is not flushing. Once is an accident, maybe even twice, 3 times, that's a pattern.
And we're not talking about our number one.
Yes, thank you, Aaron. Now, I'm not here to shame anyone, nor to even want to know who did it, but...
Cliff, it was me.
Jimmy, I just said I didn't want to know.
We need the water. I read something about the Santa Fe watershed is down 2 full inches this year.
We need
Every
the
time
water.
you flush a toilet, you waste a gallon of water.
I never thought I'd have to have this conversation in my career. Yo, look at these ties. Jimmy is a menace. Oh, is he getting an instrument? Oh my. Yo.
Oh, you can hear this through the door? I didn't realize. I'm sorry.
What do you think you're doing?
What is
I took your
happening?
advice. I'm blowing off steam. I know I don't sound very good, but I'm just learning. I heard that the key is you have to keep this bag inflated.
Enough. Put that down. Now, I want you in my office.
Is this gonna affect Kim at all? Because what if the deal doesn't go through, or what if like she's still there, like she can still go back to doc review. I'm not sure.
What do I win?
You're fired.
What? Cliff, if this is about the bag...
It's not about the bagpipes. Well, of course it's the bagpipes. It's the bagpipes and it's the not flushing and this optical migraine you call a business suit. It's about you keeping your bonus. That's what this is about. Been brushing
Oh.
up in your contract law, haven't you? You can't just up and quit and expect to keep your bonus. And if I fire you for cause, like I should have done for the TV commercial, again, no bonus. However, if I fire you not for cause, but for being an all-around jackass, yeah, hooray for you.
Okay, I kind of figured that was.
First, what did I do to deserve this kind of behavior? We gave you opportunities, encouraged you to excel. We got you a car, an apartment, hell, that Coco Bolo desk. Do you see a desk like that in here? You never gave this a chance. Why?
A square peg.
If you knew that, why did you take the job?
I'm sorry.
Hey.
So he is fired from Davis and Maine.
Does Howard know you're here?
God, no. I snuck in.
Well, yeah, but make it quick.
Actually, can we talk in the conference room? We will pay your debt to HHM and make you a partner in 2 years, correct?
Apparently.
I'm really
That's the
worried
deal, yes.
that
Why?
this deal isn't gonna go
Would you
through.
entertain a better offer? From me. I'll make you partner tomorrow. Consider that proof of concept. Wexler
What?
McGill, partners at law. You and me, together.
Ooh.
If Schweiker can pay your debt, so can I. And with my signing bonus, you'll have a clean slate. Sky's the limit. Hey, we're good together. You know that. So what's stopping us?
Really?
Let's jump in with both feet. Be our own bosses, build our own future.
Be our own bosses. What about clients?
Mesa Verde just signed with you, didn't they?
It'll be a hard sell to take them with me.
So then there will be another Mesa Verde. That was all you, Kim.
And he found Sandpiper,
You
so
make it sound easy.
You're talking to a guy who lived in the back of a nail salon. You're an amazing lawyer. This is your chance to show the world that.
ooh.
Talking about me and Schweikart. What about you and Davis and Maine?
It's over. I quit today. Technically, I got fired.
What happened?
It was mutual and a long time coming. That job was never the right fit for me. This is.
What kind of lawyer are you gonna be? I don't mean what kind of law are you gonna practice. I mean, are you gonna play it straight? Or are you gonna be colorful?
Oh, there's the Marco.
There's no point in me doing this if I can't be myself. Every time I try to do things someone else's way, it blows up in my face. That's what happened at Davis and Maine. Look how that turned out. Yeah. Colorful, I guess.
Like the suits.
What do you say?
You've got me. Just not as a law partner. I have to get back to work.
I didn't see this coming at all.
See you later?
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly, it makes Kim's decisions make sense.
And it's a good amount of space.
New house?
It's not too much house, you think?
No, not at all.
The house looks a little familiar. I think this might be the one they had in Breaking Bad. Though I don't think we saw it too much. They're lingering here for a while. I'm just getting nervous. Saul in his old car. And he's moving back to the nail salon.
This.
Dump it on the side of the road. That's where I got it in the first place.
Got a desk upgrade and all that. But I think he's still like paying for it. So he's ready to wait a check. If he's going in on his own though, we might be close to the Better Call Saul
You've
brand.
reached the law offices of James M. McGill, Esquire. Kindly leave message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
I thought he was about to do it right then. He was like, oh wait, that didn't sound right. That didn't sound right. I thought, are we nearing the birth of Better Call Saul? So I keep hitting the mic. Oof. Is he thinking about doing the original plan for Tuco?
What did you want? More.
Well, thanks for coming by. Always a pleasure.
Great to put a face to the name.
Oh, thanks.
We are going to put our heads together and discuss, but I feel safe to say that you can expect to hear from us by tomorrow at the latest.
That's fantastic. Speak to you soon. It was great to meet you, Lynn.
You too.
Perry.
Pleasure, Kim.
Howard.
It's Rich, actually.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
No. I'm happy to be confused with Howard. He's a damn good-looking man.
Oof. I see. So she and this law firm, she's parked up top, and she's on top, and in this HHM, she's parked on the bottom, like she's down, like they're using symbolism with the parking. Oh, she actually gonna consider. Oh.
I'm here to see Jimmy.
He's in a meeting.
A meeting?
Have a seat.
And listen, I don't ever want to hear the word permit again.
It's your funeral, dude.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Just in the neighborhood.
Great. Oh, and I want a dolly this time.
What kind? Western, hustler, peewee.
Hey, watch your mouth around the lady. How the hell should I know? You're the nerd. Just make it cheap. Go on, get out of here.
I'm not taking the job.
Why not?
You were right. It's time for me to be my own boss. Solo practice. Changed your mind.
No, I'm surprised is all. Hey, I said all along, you're too good for those clowns. I mean, this is, shit. Yeah. Wow.
Pitch for you. Not Wexler McGill, but Wexler and McGill. We find an office, share the housekeeping cost, the rent, electricity, everything. But I am Kim Wexler, attorney at law, and you are Jimmy McGill, attorney at law. Both free to practice as we see fit.
Separate firms under one roof.
We're both headed uptown, so why can't we share a taxi? You do things your way, and I do them mine. We'll have freedom, but we aren't each trying to go it alone.
Oh. Okay. All right. So episode 7 of Better Call Saul. Yeah, interesting. So I did not think this is where it was going. Of course, I knew Jimmy did not like the Davis and Maine, and he was kind of, maybe I didn't expect him to like quit or try to get out of it, but I knew he, it wasn't him, especially if he didn't need it for like to keep Kim not punished at HHM, like if his actions didn't reflect that. I had a lot of laughs in this one. This one was a funny one. The way Saul got fired, hilarious. I love how he got like all these multicolored suits and and like then he wouldn't flush the toilet, and he's like, I don't need to know who it was. I'm sorry. It was like, Jimmy, I said I didn't need to know who it was. Oh, that was like hitting the funny bone. But it's getting exciting because Saul is going in it alone. He was trying to get Wexler and McGill that thing, but Kim wasn't trying to, she's not necessarily not with it. It seems as if she doesn't want the colorfulness Jimmy brings with, getting a little bendy and twisty with the laws and whatnot. But it seems that she wants to go in solo, which is something I wasn't really expecting. I mean, she did seem like she was kind of open to it, but the offer of Schweiker and Coakley is, it seems like it's a pretty good one. I'm actually surprised she's not taking it and she's going in alone. But they might be, under the same roof, and similar firms. While Saul gets his Better Call Saul going maybe soon, and Kim is, more of a typical law, but independent. Maybe I'm starting to think maybe she accidentally called Rich the head over there, Howard. Maybe that was kind of like, because she was like she doesn't want a boss. Like the bosses are kind of the same, even if they don't act like it. She wants to. She definitely seems like she wants to be her own boss. But yeah, Saul is back in the spa place, nail salon. Maybe not for long. He might be moving in with Kim in a different firm. Not bad. If they both want to go independent, that's not Kim's idea. Is not a bad idea. I like it. I don't know, this Schweiker and Coakley deal. I think that seemed pretty good. I feel like she should take that. But if she wants to go independent, she wants to follow that. Go for it. Go for it. Follow what you want to do. Follow your dreams. Also, we got a little bit of Mike this episode with Saul kind of explaining to him like what he went through with Tuco in episode 1, or I think it was actually episode 2, but at the end, yeah, because at the end of episode 1 it was like it revealed Tuco, but yeah, episode 2, and then the people they were explaining to with the gun thing. Like the police people, they were having a very hard time buying that, but legally they got through it by saying he's not commenting. Well, it's not. We don't know whose it is. It's not saying it's. He's not saying it's his, but he's saying it's not Tuco's. So they kind of sussed out that he got bought out, but Mike is like, is he going through? Is he gonna try and kill Tuco with like the other plan they had? Which I kind of low key forgot that he cannot do that because Tuco is in Breaking Bad, which is I've already talked about this, but it's the one thing I don't like about prequels. Like I like getting more like information and actually seeing things being like brought to life, and seeing origin stories, other things get fleshed out. But when you have a show that like deals with death and or maybe not necessarily deals with death, like this is like The Walking Dead, but a show that, you know, does kill people off, it kind of like is like, well, okay, well, this person can't die, so you're you know, you're not really, unless you catch yourself in the moment, you're never like worried for that person, or like ooh, what's gonna happen? Because now we know Tuco's not gonna die, we know Mike's not gonna die, we know Saul's not gonna die, and actually I think that's it. But right now they're not necessarily doing anything dangerous, honestly. You know, it started out like, you know, with a Tuco encounter, but at least for Saul, like, there's more law. Mike is going through some things, some dangerous situations, but yeah. Oh yeah, Tuco's cousins and Tuco's uncle, all Tuco's family. Oh, and although very funny episode, interesting development. Kim and Jimmy might be going in it alone, but together. And it seems like we are nearing the creation of Better Call Saul, the brand. I'm very excited. I'm here for it. And we'll see what's up with Mike next. We'll see what this turns out to. How is Howard going to react? How is Chuck going to react? How is Schweikart and Coakley, are we going to see them again? How they're going to react? Yeah, well, I'll just have to wait and see for next time. But for now, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe or don't subscribe. You know, it's up to you. I will see you guys in the next video of me. Goodbye.
I can feel them try to grab me by the ankles. I can hear them all start to say my name, oh. But it's not about the money or the fame, no. No, it's all about me just doing my thing, yo. Cause I'm loving what I do and I won't change, no. I feel blessed, I could do this every day, yo.